you are so wrong. But I have a few things for you to study about George Bush and Obama, because you said to me that you liked both of them.
Yeah.
But then I want you to double check and then come back to me and find out why did they build 600 or 700 FEMA camps in America. Did you know about that? And a FEMA camp, I'll type it to you. Where can I type?
Well, spell it. Spell it.
Hang on. No, FEMA, it's like this.
F-E-M-A-R?
A. FEMA.
FEMA, F-E-M-A. All right, so what's that?
Why did they build all those camps around America with tunnels connecting underground?
Right.
Then why have they got stored around America 5 million coffins? You only have to type in, why does American store coffins around the United States?
Right.
Why did they import 30,000 guillotines? You can Google that and it will come up.
Right.
And what was the other thing? Oh, why did they build Denver Second Airport? Have you seen the Denver Second Airport?
I heard about it. Now that you mention it, I heard about it.
It's scary. If you see what's on the walls there, you can Google it and it shows you all the big paintings on the walls, and it all goes back to 1940.
Right. Now you are perfect, you know, somebody who goes on the internet and you inform yourself about what's going on, right? Now, if I say that I'm in contact with this higher power, right? I've got to know a little bit more and be guided in a different way than you are, right? Now I could care less what they're doing. I could care less.
No, I know.
Because you know, you say that you just started like that you know, you have a friend who told you, let me, you know, like, correct me if I'm wrong, you have a friend who told you that, you know, people will not kill, and then you said, have I got news for you, you know, people are willing to go out there and kill, right? All right. Now that's the system we created, that's what we have, right? Now if we keep working with that, it will never stop. You will always be right. I am here to probe it, go in, and because we were all born babies, right? And we were not
innocent. Totally innocent.
There you go. And we are being told we were born in sin. Well, bullshit. We were born innocent, with a good heart, you know, ready to learn anything we can to bring out what we were born with our passion, our love, you know, share that. And then we created a system that will get what you described out of us. Right? That we're ready to go out there to kill because we're not allowed to live what we were born with. You know, like for me, for instance, I'm not allowed to go out there and get a job, but I also know that I'm being guided. Now, you would not believe what I did to get a job, to bring this information out. But we you know, I am here with the message, right? So this thing only wanted me to see what's out there, how people treat one another. I came back from America. I was 44 years old. I was told in the job department there, I was on welfare. I was told I will never get a job because I'm too old. 44 years old. The other reason,
way.
Because
I'm 65.
Right.
I'm looking for a damn holiday. I'm that busy, and you know, like I hear people on the radio saying, you know, oh, I'm 40 and I can't get a job, and I've been out of work for 5 years. Since 1964, I've never been out of work, and I have a job tomorrow if I lost this one today.
Right. Well, this thing wants you to be like that, you know, and you're a good man, because you know, I feel that at the bottom, you know, you're informing yourself because you really, bottom line is you want it better, right? You don't want
Yeah.
all this garbage to go on. Well, you know, I know it's out there. Only if I put my focus on that, right? I will attract more into my life.
Yeah, but what I'm doing is, say for instance, you put 4 different children, one black, one yellow, one white, and doesn't matter what the other color is.
One red.
You put them in a playpen and they will play.
Right.
But say they're all 30, 35, and one of them could step the other one to death because of a certain hate. And that's something what we have created in this world.
Right. And you know who did that? Primarily, especially what you just described, the British. The British went out of their way to separate us. Well, you know, I'm not saying that they're bad people. I'm just saying that, you know, we need to take responsibility for our own actions, each and every one of them. And I'm here to start this from Germany. And you know, us first. Us saying, you know, we're sorry. And I actually watched a show yesterday on TV where there was a Jewish woman. She was, you know, this Mengele guy, you know, this Dr. Mengele. He performed all kinds of tests on her when she was a child, 10 years old. She came to Germany yesterday and she said, you know what? You keep putting these people who killed us through trial. They're 90 years old now, and you think that you will get justice. The only way we will ever receive justice. This is this woman. She said, you know, she doesn't consider herself as a victim. She says, I'm a survivor. And I'm like that too. And she said the only way, just let me finish, then it's your turn. She said the only way we will ever get to one another is if we forgive one another. If we forgive this happened because it's 70 years ago, we will never make it undone. The only chance we have to get together is if we forgive one another and then move on. Now the one thing that she wasn't willing to do is she said, I'm not gonna let you off the hook, you know, and say that you're okay. And that's what I'm here for, because forgiveness means that I forgive you, and then we move on as friends. That's true forgiveness. If you still hang on and say, you know, well, you did all these bad things in Australia and you killed all the Aborigines, so I forgive you, but then, you know, you're still a bad guy because you killed them. That's not forgiveness. This is, you know, this is like missing the last little piece of the puzzle. Now your turn.
No, I understand completely, because when the Dutch and the British came to Australia, like in Tasmania, they hunted them until the last one was left, you know, of the Aboriginals, and that's very sad, because every human being deserves to be on Earth as long as they can, you know. But what I don't like is that like today, what Bill Gates says. He says he wants to reduce world population by 25% in 5 years. Yeah. Well, you know what right has he got to do that? Right. We have more food on the planet than what they are dumping food, millions and millions of tons of food every year. Yes. Even in South Africa, they're dumping food, but they won't send it. Bless you. Thank you. But they won't send it to the next town, because they rather let them die than send their food supply what they have too much. Exactly. And if America stopped all the wars they are fighting and turn it into peace, we have the most beautiful world. Oh, America is not the only country at war, and if America is at war, then only to get through to the people to get their feelings out. Now here in Europe, you know, there's huge war with Ukraine and Russia, you know, pressure together with America, because people there, you know, they want to, you know, push their system, you know, on the world. America never wants to push, and never. I've lived there for 25 years. I know that America doesn't want control of the world. I really feel that. Yes, they do. No, they don't. No, they don't. See, we need. Well, we are too small for any country to be in control of another, or any continent to be in control of another. We're too small for that. So what we are here for, and I know that these people, you know, the politicians, they're working at that. Only they're not telling you. But I know that they are
through this higher power. What we're here to do is to know that, you know, we're focusing. We are like our land. It is separate from one another through water. Now take that image. We all jump into the water and hold hands, right? That's where we are connected.
Yeah.
We are all one. And this is what we need to change inside us. This feeling that, you know, work with. I know America means well. I also know that you're Kevin Rudd. I know that he meant well. He's a good guy. He wants people to come together and, you know, to go out and campaign and of forgiveness.
Kevin Rudd had one problem. He wanted to run the whole country on his own, but he forgot he's got a whole government, ministers. And if a minister came to him and he says, "Why wouldn't we do it like this?" Kevin would say, "Go away, we do it my way."
Yeah, you know why? I know he was guided by this higher power, because the only way we can change, if we put the thumb screws on us and say we need to change, we gotta change, and we cannot do this, you know, discussing it over and over with all people to agree. Won't happen. It will not happen. This is why we are at war, and it will get worse. You know, the stores will get more empty until I am allowed to come out, and I'm not here to tell everybody do this, do that, and the other. And your Kevin Rudd, you know, I can say with 99% certainty, he didn't want that either. He didn't want to tell you what to do. He wanted to take you, just like George Bush took America and said, "You know what? I'm going to hold you down now. After the World Trade Center attack, I'm going to hold you down now." And he did. He controlled them really harsh. And to make them aware that there's not just America in the world. There is a whole world out there. And America became aware in the 8 years when President Bush was ruling America. And I know that he was, you know, like he did a lot of pressure. And do you know what it must have taken out of him to do this, to hold on? And the same is with Obama. Obama, you know, wants people to get along and for everybody to have what they need. Right? And all these people do is fight him. And of course we're still in the system where people have a lot of money and then there's others who have none. So we have, of course, the clash, right? Now we need to, like, the rich come down a little and the poor come up a little to get what we need. And you're absolutely right. There's enough for everybody. And one more thing, Bill Gates is right too. We are too many. And if we get what we need, right, then people will lose their fear. And the people that have so many children, you know, most people in the developed, what we call developed world, have 1 or 2 children. The people in the less developed countries, they have like 5 or 6 or 10, you know, because they're afraid they die away. And then, you know, that's their protection. If they get what they need, the world population will reduce by itself, not with injections or horrible things like you know, and those stories, they get out there to make people afraid and say, well, we can either have that disgusting way with injections, or we can do it on our own, you know, free will, and say, all right, you know what, we get what we need, not what we want, which will be much less than what we expected maybe. So this is how we need to change our thinking. And then we have a chance, you know, for world peace. And this is what we're at right now. So now you.
Yeah.
Well, great. I got you.
I have studied nearly 22,000 hours of work back over the last 22 years. And it's only, did I tell you my daughter came home with a videotape?
No.
Okay. My daughter came home with a videotape. She belonged to a church group in Coffs Harbour, where I used to live. And she said, "Dad," she was 22 at the time, or 20 at the time. She's now 42.
Okay, may I stop you for just 1 second? I taped this.
Yeah.
All right, so you know.